Hstikkytokky has just been arrested and things are not looking good for him. Let me explain. So HS is obviously a very well-known figure on social media. He started off on TikTok like a few years ago now, hence the Hstikkytokky bit. He now does kick streams pretty much every day, but we won't be seeing him go live for quite a while now because yesterday it was slapped all over the news that he has now been arrested. So for those of you that don't know and for those of you that might be a little bit confused, HS has basically been on the run from the police for like a whole year at this point. In March 2024, you might remember that he was involved in a really bad car crash. And this wasn't just involving any old car. We're not talking about a 2004 Ford Fiesta here. This was a £200,000 McLaren. And this is what it looked like after the crash. Honestly, absolutely insane. This was obviously huge news at the time just because it involved Hstikkytokky. But a video of the crash went viral claiming that HS just got up and left everybody, including General G, who was just seen on the floor, obviously in pain.
HS has fucking walked off, left his McLaren and walked off. Fucking hell. Hey, General, you good?
I feel something crack, bro.
Are you alright?
No, I think
Aye, that's not trust, man.
No, that is in fact not trust. But in that crash, it's alleged that he failed to stop at the scene. It's alleged that he was also using his mobile phone and driving without third-party insurance. Obviously, all these things are crimes. He was eventually arrested. And it meant that in November 2024, he was meant to appear in court for it. But HS said, nah. He just didn't go. Instead, he just decided, you know what? I'm out of here. And he left the country. And then you might also remember that after he failed to appear in court, Surrey police issued an arrest warrant and a public appeal for him to surrender. And again, because of the situation, this appeal also went viral on social media. Specifically, this post from London and UK Street News said, Surrey police are appealing for the public's help to find 23-year-old Harrison Sullivan, who's wanted for failing to appear at court in relation to several driving offences in Virginia Water in March. Sullivan has links to Essex, but is believed to have left the country. HS obviously saw this just like we all did, and he decided to stir the pot even more because he replied to this post. I'm currently residing in Brentford in Essex and gave this random postcode. Not sure why you're looking for me though. I've never driven a car in my life, so cannot be wanted for such a heinous crime as this. I'll turn myself in tomorrow morning. Hold tight, yeah. And in case you couldn't tell, he didn't turn himself in. Well, now this entire saga with the police seems to be coming to an end because on the 10th of October, HS was actually arrested and he was on stream just before he flew back to the UK, basically just thanking his community for all their support just in case. He was talking about that stream might be the last time that they talked for a while because it sounds like he was expecting this to happen like as soon as he landed back in the UK.
Look, I do want to say if this is the last time that I do speak to you on live, it could be. But if this is the last time that I speak to you boys for a minute, then thank you for watching, supporting, helping me. And just like, bro, I've just enjoyed the community that we've built. I'll be real, I really do. I actually do enjoy it. Yous have actually made me enjoy streaming differently. Like, I've never enjoyed streaming as much as I have in the last few months on Kick and that. So, and you guys are the real ones. A lot of you have followed me for multiple years and stuff. And, you know, I do appreciate every single one of you, innit?
But the day after his arrest, on the 11th of October, he appeared at Guildford Magistrates Court where he was remanded into custody, awaiting another appearance on the 14th, which is obviously when this video has been posted. Now, as of the time of recording, he hasn't entered a plea yet, but obviously the legal process is now ongoing, so eventually he will have to. But since all this news came out, this is pretty much the only thing that people are really talking about online right now, because no one really knows what's going to happen to him. But a lot of people are saying that because of the fact that he literally fled the country, that's going to be an aggravating factor in his case, so it might be a more severe punishment. I'm not too sure if he's ever actually been charged with a crime before. I know he's been arrested before, so obviously if he's a first-time offender, that will probably help his case. But apparently penalties for this could include fines, driving bans, or maybe even a custodial sentence. But we're just going to have to wait and see what's coming for him. But let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. This is a very crazy situation. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.